Hey, Clean Impact team, hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for being part of this movement, this journey that we're on to be our best. It's absolutely amazing just to be part of that, to have these conversations with you to help broaden our mindset, to realize that we have greatness within us. Doesn't matter what side of the bed you woke up on or what kind of things are going on right now. You know that deep down inside you are in complete control of the way you respond to things, not how things happen because that's out of your control, but how we respond to it. And when I'm having these conversations and I'm thinking about all the amazing team members that we have and all the success stories we're hearing and all the journeys that you're on, I love hearing about those guys. I'd like to hear some more. Share them in the comments so everybody else can be inspired by the work that you're doing, by the work that we're doing, by the work that we're doing to be our best, to show up for our families, to show up for our community, to show up and help keep people safe and healthy at a level that nobody is used to seeing. Nobody's used to seeing the level of professionalism that the Clean Impact team has on keeping people healthy and safe. So I just want to say thank you for that. And just to point out a couple of team members that stood out, I haven't done this in a little while, and it was brought up at the Night Hero Huddle last night. So, there's a couple of folks that stood out over the holiday, over Thanksgiving. It's easy for life to happen, right? And it's easy. It's also easy to think, well, I just don't, maybe I don't feel up to going into work and serving today. Well, a couple of people stood up whenever other team members kind of went off that path a little bit. A couple of team members stood up, so I just want to say thank you to Nancy for filling in at multiple buildings and for helping us out and for helping the community and to help keep people safe and healthy. Nancy, thank you so much for being remarkable and for letting your true colors shine. Also want to say thank you to Danya. Danya went to multiple buildings in the same day, spent all day helping out and filling in for people. And the good thing about this is when one of our team members does step up and fill in, we know that it's going to be right. We know that it's going to be right. We're going to come back to work the next day and our cart's not going to be all funky. The building's not going to be a mess because we know that we're being helped out by professionals. So Danya and Nancy, thank you very much for stepping up whenever we really needed you the most. So you guys are remarkable. Also want to say thank you to Linda. Linda, you are doing an amazing job holding down a daycare that's difficult. And you go at it with a great attitude and you have a great spirit about it. And you're serving these kids and these educators on helping them be their best. This is amazing. So thank you, Linda, for being remarkable. Thank you to the rest of the team for stepping up and for really helping out. Now this week, guys, our foot has to be in the gas. It's time of year where everybody kind of slacks off and slows down a little bit, but that's not what the world's greatest does. That's not when you're in the pursuit of your own personal excellence. You don't take your foot off the gas when the community needs you the most. When your family needs you the most, when your team needs you the most, when your community needs you the most, that's when you really step on the gas and you really hit it hard and you think about your goals and where you want to be and how you're going to get there. And it all starts today. It all starts every single day that you wake up out of bed and God gave you another amazing day. You have the opportunity to put your best foot forward, to leave nothing on the table when everything counts. Guys, that's what's different about us and everybody else. We're on this journey. We're in this pursuit of our personal excellence. We're making those deposits into those little details that add up to big victories. Guys, it's those little incremental steps over and over and over that add up into this greatness, this mindset that you have that you can take on anything because you know that you have the tools, you have the capacity, and you have the repetition of doing those little things over and over and over again so it doesn't become hard anymore. Then you can focus your energy on bigger challenges, bigger problems, bigger issues, bigger things, bigger drive, bigger dreams. You can focus on these things because you've made those incremental steps, you've made those deposits, and you've been consistently trying to be your best. Now, again, guys, I know every day is not going to be floating on cloud nine. You're not going to be floating on cloud nine every day, but those are the days when you need those deposits the most. Those days where you just don't feel like doing anything, and you get up out of bed and you give it your best foot. By the time the end of the day over, you have this amazing, amazing mindset of, man, I accomplished so much when nobody else would. And that is truly an amazing feeling in your heart, in your being, in your body, just being remarkable, making those deposits. Guys, another way to focus on some of the details that we're working on within the cleaning industry is, the night heroes are going to be checking toilets. We've noticed a lot of rings going around the toilets. So guys, we got to make sure we're using those brushes. Those Johnny mops are our friends. We need to make sure we're getting up around the rim. It's not just down where the water's at. It's up around the rim because that is where the mold and mildew is accumulating and then it falls down. Those little spores fall down and rest on top of the water and make that ring. If we don't catch it, that ring gets really hard to get out. So get up around the brim of that thing, get down there, get your squat in there, get your little exercise in while you're doing it. And be remarkable and shine. Another thing we're going to be working on is urinal screens. Underneath the urinal screens of some of the urinals, we're just pulling the old one out and put a new one in. But when we're pulling those things out, those things get funky underneath of them, guys. That's when we have to spend the energy. When we're replacing those urinal screens once or twice a month or whatever the schedule is on how big our building is, we need to make sure we're taking the time to clean up underneath those things too. It's the little details like this that go a long way. And we're also focusing on low corners, low cobwebs in the corners. When you walk into a door in the corner and you look behind the door or look in the corner, you're going to see these cobwebs. These bugs are trying to come inside just like we are. It's cold outside, right? Take the time to knock those things off. Again, those are the little tests that customers use. So let's just see how long this is going to stay in the corner. Let's just see how long it takes, even though you're doing a remarkable job everywhere else. These little things like this, these little tests can really put a black cloud over all of the good energy and all the good effort that you're putting into something, guys. It's extremely important. These little details like that go a long way in allowing us to shine and be the professionals that we are. Guys, continue to be in your pursuit of excellence. Continue to leave nothing on the table. Continue to think about the deposits that you're making into being your best. Do the repetitions over and over and over again. And I promise you, just as it's done in the past, just as it will continue to do, we will only shine and show up in our greatest potential for those that are looking to us for courage and strength, whether it be our family or our friends or our community or anybody that's looking to us for strength and courage. They're going to see it. And then that allows us to change it. Guys, I appreciate you being on the team. Please let me know if you need anything. Please stay strong. Please stay focused. And if you need some prayer, you need some conversation, you need some talk, just come and talk to us, all right? You guys have an amazing day. I appreciate you. I look forward to hearing what you guys are doing in the comments. Have a good day.